Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about what exactly makes a creator memorable. As an avid YouTube enjoyer, I feel like I'm somewhat qualified to talk on this subject, so let's get into it. We all know the famous creators. We know like Ludwig, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Michael Reeves, Mr. Beast, all the stuff. Whenever I say the name of the famous creators, right, or anybody that you have instantly a picture in your head. You know instantly what their videos are like. You know instantly how they look like, how everything they say sounds like, the rhythm, everything like that. One thing I think is very important in a memorable creator is their voice, right? Jacksepticeye, he has this Irish accent, he always goes, top of the morning, you know? And Markiplier, he has the very like low voice where he gets really close to the mic and it's like during a horror game, right? Ludwig, you know, he's going to start off with the boys, the plan is simple, right? And he's going to talk like that. He's going to be full of energy, except for the part where he's like bored or mad. So you know instantly what their voice is like. And you know their editing style, like for instance, Mr. Beast, right? Everybody knows the Mr. Beast editing style, even if they haven't seen a video. They know it because it's everywhere. Everybody tries to copy it. They know, okay, in the first 20 seconds, it's going to be like this. It's going to be flashing. It's going to be cutting. It's going to be showing exactly what was in the thumbnail, delivering on more, all that fun stuff. And then I know it's going to cut. There's going to be like the subtitles underneath sometimes. Or like Markiplier, they know, okay, sometimes a camera where his head is going to get larger during like a joke, or it's going to get smaller, or it's going to turn around, or Lixian is going to come in, or the screen, like the game is going to get smaller. Just things like that, right? Everybody knows the editing style. And like I spoke of in another video, it's very hard for bigger creators to change their editing style because everybody knows their editing style and that's what they're known for. Everybody also knows their thumbnails. I was looking at Markiplier's channel a little while back and I was like, he kind of uses the same scared or surprised face in a lot of these videos, right? Or if Mr. Beast, they all know, oh, his face is going to be in like the left or right? It's never going to be in the middle and he's always going to be having like a smiling expression, like a expression. A lot of creators can do that and that's what makes them very memorable, or the style of which they draw it, right? My favorite content creator, QuinBoBin, he usually has like a hand-drawn style where you recognize things from the game to give that familiarity basis, but he kind of draws it, right? Or if he has a character, he draws his character looking scared. It's very hand-drawn, and then he has a black outline followed by a white outline, and that sets everything apart, right? That I find very, very cool. Sometimes he has like speed lines on the other thing to make it like zoom to have your attention focus and all that stuff. We also know about their storytelling, and their storytelling isn't always telling a story like, hey, once upon a time there was a little girl, the little girl drank 7 bottles of Coca-Cola until her stomach exploded. But we do know that they're like, okay, it's going to start off pretty simple, and then they're going to have very informative moments in the game where they're going to do this challenge, and then they're going to tell the story that way, and then it's going to taper off, right? And that we know is storytelling. Each person, however, tells a story in their own way, and they have their own humor. I'm going to take Markiplier as another example. He has a humor where he's like, but a lot of that goes together with his editing, where it's, for instance, the thing is like expanded, or he's talking about something, he's making up a story. For instance, his video about holes, right? He's like, I'm going to name this hole this. I'm going to do this. Oh, it's all connected. And everything just builds on top of each other. Like when you're watching a comedy set on Netflix, and at the very end, they say a joke that ties back to near the beginning, and everybody recognizes it from the beginning, and they laugh because it's funny and it was brought back up, and it was used in this new situation, right? People find that very, very entertaining, and that people use as humor. And they have consistency. And like I said in the other video, consistency isn't just uploading at regular times, which they do. It's also being very consistent in your style of humor, your style of storytelling, your thumbnails, your editing style, your voice, your everything. Everything that they do, they create their own flavor of create. When you know, okay, Jacksepticeye, he's going to be this way. Okay, this creator, he's going to be this way. You have an idea of how they're supposed to act, and you click on the video because you like that. You like the way they're supposed to act. You like that they're going to be feeding you this type of content, and you want to consume that type of content. Another thing is more personal. They have very personal struggles. The connection of the audience to Markiplier probably wouldn't be the same if he had never shared the videos where he was like crying and he was talking about his father. He was talking about his connection with the fans, or he was talking about all that stuff, or Unus Honest. Right? The connection to the creator isn't based solely on the content they create, but in the personality that they show. And if people can identify themselves in something that you do and feel recognized in your personal struggles, that will feel very validating to the person watching and make you probably stick in their brain. Memorable creators, it's their personality, right? It's themselves. I don't mean it's just about like gaming creator. It can also be educational creators. Apperline Alter, who talks about YouTube struggles and how to do all that stuff, right? She talks about this stuff and she teaches you, but you can really feel her personality coming through. And that's what a lot of people like. Shortly said, that is pretty much what you need. You need to leave some sort of impact behind to have people remember you. You want people to know, okay, this guy did or is doing that. PewDiePie was incredibly impactful and has stuck behind in so many people's memories because of the flavor of the content that he gave, his personality that he showed, all of that stuff. The struggles that he went through, his whole overarching story, not only in his videos, but in his life and in the process of creating content. He has left an impact behind, and that is what makes a creator memorable. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to comment what you think I should talk about next. Comment what you liked out of the video. Comment what you didn't like. Comment what you think I should do in the future. And like and subscribe. Thank you very much.